This week, the shadows are coming, and this is regarding SIS, Step in Shadows, the newest contender on the Seasonal Guild Leaderboards, and you'll see this coming up. But these are the guild stats that ran through 9 July and 16 July. And okay, so last week we were like, who got knocked out rare tier on the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard within SimpleMMO? And it was freaking Manatee's Cove, which Manatee, he's the leader, and Ubi was the co-lead. So there was like this whole lore around it that we created. Like, oh, and even Ubi on a coffee stream said, he was like, hey, this will get me more active. This is what we're going to do. We're going to rule this guild, right? But then Diablo 4 happened, and they freaking abandoned their guild. And look at this. Manatee's Cove deleted. Not only did they get knocked off the leaderboards, yes, Fairtail was one of them, thank you, Bombs. But Manatee deleted his guild. And then he went to the freaking Merrymen, who are now winners, by the way. They're on top. So what a flex. Like, your guild, you abandon, it's like James MG all over again. You abandon your guild and then you go to something better. But yeah, so over here, newly active guilds, we have the Saints, Bardic Trope, SI, and then Stratton Oakmont. Okay, so all these names are pretty whack. But yeah, we lost Bangers and Mash. That's so unfortunate. And Pure Blood Mage Knights. Yeah, rip. And then, you can read this on CouchCat website, couchcatpod.com. Crazyfy goes more in depth of, the movements here, and, the departure of Manatee's Cove and the growth of Merrymen. And, this graphic right here shows it all. I mean, let's start with the PvP over here. We have Babel and Wolfblood, I won't say neck and neck, but they're pretty much there, right? They're pretty much. Van Cruel says, Paisen can't roast me. I'm already deep fried. I'm going to roast you like a banana. And Forest is right behind Wolfblood. So there's still healthy competition going on in the top three. But then you have Rain Factory closing the gap in EXP, which we haven't seen from Rain Factory, Amelia, good on you, in quite a while. And then Merryman, of course. This jump in EXP is huge, and it paid out, and it paid its dividends, if you know what I mean. You'll see here on the report. And then Crimson Tower, Caveman was saying we're gonna get made fun of, but you're still top 10 PvP earning EXP, so good on you. Murder the Universe, I thought they were a dead guild. Every week I'm surprised they're still around. Prosor still doing their thing. He's still doing, it's probably just wobbly, right? It's probably just wobbly. And then Golden Arrows, just clean the windows. You know what I mean? But EXP over here, it's good to be an EXP guild. Look at freaking Step into Shadow. Look at the bar. 2.5 mil earned. And then Radiant Dawn right under them with 0.8. No one broke a mil this week. And then Step in Shadows blasts them out of the freaking water. I don't know if anyone from Step in Shadows is here. They kind of remind me of like Step and Chill, like SNC or some shit. But like, unreal. Just unreal the gains with this guild. But yeah, Radiant Dawn, TPC actually still showing life. Good on you, Loch Ness. I know pretty much you're doing here with your leadership. Ingles Mod still alive, still healthy. We have Quantum Crew, the Titans, the Bear Tribe. I don't know who these guys are. Does anyone have intel on the Bear Tribe? That's the first time I've seen this name, but they're here now. And then barely on the board, Markenmon, which is part of Ingelsmond, and then Ornate Garden, and then Jaboko. Jaboko. I think they were there last week. I don't know. This is the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard dashboard. This is provided by Yomu, so thank you to Yomu. Yomu, if you don't know, he's helping develop Idle MMO, which is everyone's new favorite game at the moment that they can't play. But he's one of the co-developers there. He also has the SimpleMMO App Hub, which is, I use it personally for the global chat tool and also just emulating the mobile experience on the computer. It's awesome stuff. You can completely play the game differently in a better way with that app. And he's got different Patreon tiers. So if you're interested in supporting him even further, check it out. And once a month, we do a giveaway with Yomu's blessing that gives away time within his apps to get those Patreon tiers to try out for yourself. But yeah, This is our Seasonal Guild Leaderboard tracker, and we track this. We track the top 25 guilds within the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard by season. So since the start of spring 2023, and we track the total earned experience since the beginning of the season, and we capture the current movement from the past 7 days and within our various tiers here. So first off the bat, right off the jump, we have Celestial tier. Okay, so Celestial, this is the top 5, and this is where we have I would say some of the most. There's 2 exciting hotspots on the leaderboard right now. But here you'll see it if you look closely at the number 5 spot. But number 1, we have Babel, 218 mil EXP earned. That's a lot of EXP. Darren's here. What up, Darren? Good to see you, brother. Woof. Second place, we have Wolf Blood with 183 million EXP earned, securing their second spot because we're running out of time. We're running out of time here with spring 2023 season. We have Force at number 3 with 176 mil. We have Rain Factory at number 4, 76 mil. That gap between 3 and 4 is insane, but it's looking like, Amelia, I owe you a cup. I owe you a Couch Cat coffee mug. You've held Celestial this whole season. And then number 5, the biggest shocker of all, moving 3 places up, the Merrymen of SimpleMMO. The Merrymen of SimpleMMO are an old guild. They're a legacy guild. They're one of the first guilds around. And Jimmy's leading the charge. He likes to eat faces. He said he would eat Alucard's face. Don't know if that's going to happen, but now he's in the same tier as Alucard with all of his friends, putting in work. The Merrymen of SimpleMMO, shout out to all of you. We made fun of you the whole season, and now here you are. You were barely on this. For one, you weren't even here for the full season. And now you're Celestial. You overtook Golden Arrows. And Golden Arrows, they were a strong contender. They used to be a super strong contender in Celestial. This season, they're barely holding on. And we all thought Heaven and Hell would, kind of like pull the rug from them. No, Merryman just kind of like shit on everyone and jumped 3 spots. So pretty sick. That's Celestial tier. Amazing work by everyone here. Yeah, everyone's showing some Merryman love. So if you watch this VOD later, if you watch this video later, it's going wild. It's good to see that movement. Okay, let's move on. I think I have to zoom in even more. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Nope, that was not it. All right, so we're in Legendary tier. This is the 6th through 10th spot. Let's get that right there. Here you'll see that Golden Arrows has dropped out of Celestial tier for the first time in the season to number 6 with 48 mil EXP. You have Murder of the Universe holding strong at number 7 with 45 mil. Heaven and Hell dropped 2 locations because of Merryman's like violent jump. All these guilds shuffled downward. We call it decay. Guilds don't lose EXP, but that's what we term it, or that's what we coin the term. And Heaven and Hell decayed down to freaking 8. The 8th spot with 44 mil. The Knights Who Say Ye, so basically Wobbly Cat, number 9 with 40 mil. They moved up a spot, and Prostor barely holding on to Legendary with number 10 at 40 mil, which is still great. We're not hearing a lot coming out from Prostor, but they're still active. They're still doing their thing. But yeah, Legendary tier has just become that more, I would say, like, unstable. Can't confirm. Ben Kroll says can't confirm. Eating face is just Jimmy's way of showing affection. Right, Ben Kroll from Merryman SimpleMMO. All right, so we're moving on to Epic. Epic here. This is the 11th through 15th spot, and we have still nothing changed. All right, nothing changed. I don't even want to read the EXP, but like still friendly, still number 11. The Crimson Tower held. So Caveman was all like, "Oh no, they're gonna make fun of me." You didn't go anywhere, bro. You're here. You're still number 12. Radiant Dawn still holding strong. Gorilla Wizards, no surprise, they're just kind of floating there, and Friendly too. So now there's 2 friendly just 2 friendly guilds. Yeah, I'm thinking it says I thought Friendly was in Legendary. I don't know. I have to look at that, but No movement here in Epic. Moving on to Elite, the 16 through 20 spot, we have one movement, and it's the Heroes and Cheese Cult, but we'll get to that. Angles Mods number 16, the Titans still getting poached. I don't know. Is that still a question? You know what I mean? Is that still a question? Or are they still getting poached? Any more bulletin drama, Amelia? The Peaceful Crusade still holding. We thought they would fall further from Grace, and Loch Ness has kind of like stemmed the bleeding right now. Ornate Greenhouse hasn't really done much this whole season. They're just kind of chilling. Mother Root, Father Canopy, anyone. What are you guys doing over there? I mean, good job, but what are you guys doing? And then Cheese Cult at number 20 has finally departed the ultra trash tier and moved up one spot just to land in the last place of Elite. And Elite here, they're not complete trash, but they're trash enough where, if you were to go a tier up and look at Crimson Tower and you would like pat them on the back, but you didn't really like them, but you just want to show some type of like base level affection, then Elite tier is kind of like you avoid them on the sidewalk. Like you go to across the other sidewalk and walk past them. Like you don't want to be ultra mean to them, but you also don't want to like share their space. That's kind of like Elite, Does that make sense? Welcome to Elite, Cheese Cult. I'm not going to share a sidewalk with you. So Rare, this is like the trash of the trash, okay? If Crazy Fi was here, he'd be like, "Oh, it smells in here because we're in the trash tier, and everyone fucking smells like decaying fish and ZD." You know what I mean? Okay, real quick. Father Canopy is here, just doing what the guild was intended for. Didn't know we were supposed to do anything further. That's kind of fair, Canopy. I'm sorry. Tio says Cheese Cult might go back to in trash tier soon, though. I don't know why I have this feeling. Tio just has feelings, everyone. And Babam says more like poached, quote, please let them be petty enough to change guild name to that for next season. Will the Titans, there's drama around the Titans right now, the leader saying everyone's poaching from his guild. But yeah, would the Titans become the poached Titans? Ice Neo is here? Hold on. Ice Neo is here. I will wait for the day that CCG is on leaderboards, but we all know that's going to take forever. Yeah, we're only going on the leaderboard if we do a retirement leaderboard, and we kind of like manually doctor it, so to speak, to make us number one. If you flip the leaderboards now, we'll be closer to the top. Tio says same. Amelia looks weird. Sweet. Thank you, Tio, for your feelings. Silverwolf says some happy gossip. Wolf and Rain Factory are best buddies, allies now. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, let's get through the trash tier. So here's the second hotspot in the leaderboard, the Seasonal Guild Leaderboard I was mentioning or alluding to. Number 21, SIS, or Step Into Shadows. That's a pretty cool name. All right, it's a pretty cool name. They have jumped 4 positions, and they have created so much shuffling. They have forced so many guilds down. But yeah, Step Into Shadows came in, climbed 4 places. They are now holding the top of Rare. They've only been on the leaderboard, I think, like 2 weeks, maybe, if they were even the last one. But yeah, they pushed Solid. Like Solid Step fell out. They're here now, below Step Into Shadows. Friendly fell or decayed downwards. Dusk and Quantum Crew. No one was knocked out like last week when Manti Cove just kind of got like, Fairy Tale went and then Manti Cove went, but everyone has decayed downward. Because Step Into Shadows, I think, was at the bottom. Yeah, I think they were 25, and then yeah. So we'll see. We'll see who's next. We'll see if anyone else gets gets kicked the frick out. You know what I mean?